following video shows a child who's lying in bed with his father when something downright creepy is caught on camera.
Here we go again.
According to the father, both him and his son were the only ones home during the time of this recording, which makes this incident even more unsettling. At the start of the video, we can see both the father and son lying in bed. However, seconds later, his son tells him that there's a scary friend by the door. Not sure how to respond, the father looks intently at the door as his son repeats that there's a scary friend. What happens next has left him baffled. The father writes, "I was in bed with my son and we were the only ones home." This was their footage.
Scary friend. Scary friend.
That did it. That light would have did it for me. I'm cool. And then the kids ain't scared. You need to get up, sir, and handle what you need to do as a father, because it's a lot of stuff going on that is unanswered. Here. There we go. That's right. Look around. Look back. Now, was that the daddy playing? Matter of fact, where the mama? Now it's questions. Now I got questions. There ain't no way. And you ain't even look back and say, "Hey, stay here. I'm be right back." You ain't say none of that. You just got up. Wrong with folk.
Immediately after being told by his son that someone was outside the door, the hallway light turns on by itself.
Nope.
Then, as soon as both are out of the room, the door to the bathroom closes on its own. It was only after watching the video that the father had noticed this and was left even more disturbed. As with most viewers, the father believes that something paranormal had occurred. But of course, this is solely speculative, as not much info is given to determine what exactly happened. If they were the only ones home when this happened, then who, or maybe even what, had turned on the light and closed the bathroom door?
Mom.
Until a follow-up video is made to explain this odd occurrence, it seems that this question will remain unanswered. As always, what are your thoughts?
I ain't gonna lie, that little boy is a trooper, because ain't no way I'm seeing stuff like this and I'm scared like this and I'm jumping off the bed with my 2 feet walking past the bed. I always had fear that it was somebody under the bed that come on, get you. Touch my feet.
A man is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises inside his house. The source of the sound seems to be coming from downstairs, but naturally, the man hesitates to check out the noise.
I know that, right? I hesitate too.
Marvin Caguas had recorded the following video, and to this day, he has no idea as to what happened inside his home that night. Marvin wasn't sure if his housemate was trying to scare him, or if this was another strange occurrence, which often happens in his home. Little did he know that this wasn't a prank, but rather an occurrence that would leave him terrified. Along with this video, Marvin writes, "Strange things always happen in my house, and it's only now that I've tried to film some of these events." The following is a video he took.
Alvin.
I always get to hearing shit, bro. Every time I do scary reviews, I be hearing stuff.
Funny anymore, man.
That's how you know you fully just tired, bro. When you like, it's not funny no more, man. It's like that's when you know you come to the peak of your senses of knowing, like, you know what? I cannot keep playing. This ain't it, bro.
Dude.
Take the batteries out that motherfucker.
Alvin.
Marvin must keep his niece a lot.
Shit ain't funny, man.
Mirror, watch the mirror action.
Alvin.
I'm cool. I'm cool, bruh.
As soon as Marvin heads back inside after checking the garage, a loud thump is heard inside the house. It isn't until seconds later that the light fixture is seen swing back and forth on its own, as though someone had swung it lightly. And of course, as anyone would, Marvin runs away and heads back to his room where the video comes to an end. It goes without saying, but this incident has left him shook.
Hell yeah,
It wasn't until noticing that his housemate was gone that he came to realize that this wasn't a prank, but rather one of many strange occurrences that have taken place in his home. However, as if what occurred that night wasn't chilling enough, Marvin had caught footage of something else that has left him even more disturbed. What was supposed to be a video of him showing off a neat feature he discovered on his motion sensing gaming device turned out to be a video of something else entirely. Take a look.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Kinect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. If you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm gonna show the people who don't know.
We had to connect when it first
right now
came
it's
out.
completely dark in this
Never knew
house
it had
right
night
now.
vision.
All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it's just, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to the vision.
Sir, go on, turn that light back on, sir. Because you got something in the back picking up something in the connect, so you might want to go ahead and turn the light back on, sir.
It's actually, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Kinect that
We don't
I haven't
care
really heard
anymore.
of
There's
until
something
now.
back there.
Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Right when Marvin turns off the lights and activates night vision mode on the sensor, two shadow-like figures can be seen manifesting behind him in what appears to be the kitchen. The first one is seen moving about for just a few seconds before heading downwards and then disappearing, whereas the other shadow appears afterwards and vanishes soon after night vision mode is turned back on. It's obvious that he hadn't noticed this until rewatching the footage, and, as you might expect, it was after watching it that he couldn't help but think that something unexplainable was caught on camera. Now, most viewers seem to believe that a ghost or an entity of some kind was caught on film, but like with most videos, we can't be sure if that's the case. As always, it's up to you to conclude as to whether or not a ghost was caught on camera. Until more evidence or context is given on the situation, Marvin's case remains a mystery. This next video shows a father who's recording his son playing a video game when something very unsettling is caught on tape. The father in question is known as Ernesto Espinoza, and he's been uploading videos of his family on his YouTube channel. Although each video shows nothing more than a father who's enjoying the time he spends with his family, two videos in particular stand out from the rest. Unlike the other videos, these two have shown something that has caused concern among viewers of his.
I ain't the only one. He got 65 views in 2 months, 10 views in 1 month. I ain't the only one. It take time. Keep working, my God. Keep working. But I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have gave up if I ain't had 65 views yet and it's been 2 months.
Content. The first video was posted not too long ago, and what's captured in it is pretty creepy. Be sure to look closely, or you'll miss it.
Ya suyo, ya la tienen ahí.
What?
Ya la tienen ganada.
I'm looking at the teddy bears.
Eso.
I'm telling you, look at the teddy bears, man.
¿No se oyó la canción?
Or I'm tripping.
In case you missed it, if you look closely at the pile of toys in the corner,
I be knowing this stuff. Y'all wanna know why I be knowing where to look and stuff? Cause I'm black and I got black people instincts. You know what I'm saying? We know. We be knowing.
baby doll can be seen moving on its own.
I knew it.
Ernesto hadn't noticed this until viewers had pointed this out. Now, though this video has convinced most people that Ernesto's family is being haunted by something, it's the second video that has caused the most concern. At the start of the clip, we can see his daughter dancing around in what appears to be the living room, when all of a sudden, something truly frightening is caught in the background. Take a look.
Get the baby and get out. Now.
As the little girl dances around the room, a dark figure passes by quickly inside another room before the door shuts on its own. Like the video before, viewers have suggested to Ernesto that he and his family should leave the house immediately. Although he appreciates the concern, it seems that he won't be leaving anytime soon, given that there haven't been any more strange occurrences in his home. But until something like this happens again, it seems that Ernesto and his family will continue to carry on with their lives.
It only takes one
The question
time.
still remains though, had something paranormal been caught on camera,
One time.
or was something else caught instead?
It only take one time for me. Flamers, it's time to flame.
The following video was suggested by Melanie M, who writes, "When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of TV. I would usually watch whatever, including the commercials. Yet, there is one commercial that I still remember to this present day, and just thinking about it scares me."
Real quick, my bad. Keep pausing. I don't care. You're watching. Wait. I remember one commercial as a kid, bro. Just one. I mean, it's several out there, but it's one that stick out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one where they was like, I know you're sitting on the couch. You're not doing anything. Come on down to ITT Tech College. You're on the couch. Get off the couch. You're not doing anything with your life. I see you sitting there.
This advertisement was shown in Chile, where I was born,
That's that
and
one
when I
commercial.
first saw it,
Never
I
forget.
immediately noticed something strange about it. Now it's worth mentioning that Melanie wasn't the only person who had noticed this, as someone else had posted a video of the strange commercial, and just like Melanie, they were left disturbed upon spotting what they believe is a ghost hidden in this advertisement. Now thankfully, I was able to find a better quality video of this commercial. I'll play the entire ad before showing where the supposed ghost is hidden. That being said, see if you can spot the apparition in this ad.
Alright, we gotta lock in. Let's find this ghost. How the editors ain't noticed though. The people who actually make the commercial. I seen it. I seen it, folks.
On the window, a faint reflection of what appears to be a grim-looking face can be seen midway through the commercial.
Don't say a grim looking face. If that ain't what's his name? Jim Carrey back in the day, Mask.
It appears for only a few seconds before the scene changes and the face is no longer seen. Now the face doesn't appear to have the same features as the woman sitting on the couch, which has led viewers like Melanie to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. If no one else had been around, then whose face was this? Perhaps this might have been a cameraman who accidentally recorded their own reflection. Whether ghost or not, one thing—
What cameraman looking like that? What cameraman is looking like that? That man in that window looked at like a pedophile. I'm sorry to say it. It's the truth. It's the truth. He looked at like he was on some petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's giving that look like this. Like, he's seen you and you ain't seen him yet. And he wants you to see him. But it's okay if you don't see him right now, because he's going to come back and get you again later anyway.
For sure, the appearance of whatever this is pretty unsettling. But as always, what do you think?
It look like he could be on $1 or something.
If you—
all this.
The following photo was submitted by Tona Putra, who writes, "There was a family in Indonesia who went to a cemetery to commemorate members of their family who have died. The family was at the cemetery for almost the entire day. During the evening time, before leaving the cemetery, they were taking a lot of photos. Most of them were just random, but when they got home, they noticed that one photo had caught something in it that was strange.
What?
The following is the picture the family had taken.
Real quick, y'all, do y'all notice that all these scary stories are not in the U.S.? We talked about that in the last video, though.
According to Tono, the family had no clue as to who this person was. They were the only ones there and were sure that whoever or whatever this was not one of them. Now, because this photo was taken at a cemetery, Tono believes that an entity was caught in the photograph. The family also thinks that something supernatural was caught in the photo. They believe that this may have been the ghost of a child whose own gravesite is at the cemetery.
I was gonna
Although
say,
it's not clear as to who,
at the
or
dad
maybe
face.
even what this might have been.
I'm just saying, though, y'all worried about the ghost in the back. This man right here, his face is like, he look like a goddamn possessed reptile, lizard, alligator, crocodile, something like that. And they ain't even trying to flame, because I can come with the heavy hitters. But that's what he really looks like, gang. Like, he really looks like he's possessed. And shorty over there to the far, far right, she look like she possessed too. They already got it.
The picture has left them spooked. If the family had been the only ones there, then who was this?
Keisha?
On August 6th of 2016, a small channel had posted a video of two security guards who appear to be inside a school. The footage seems to have come from Argentina, given the language that is spoken by both men in the video. They seem to be the only ones inside the school. However, in the video, one security guard tells the other that he can hear noises coming from down the hall.
I'm cool.
Although one of them is hesitant at first, they proceed to check out the noise. What happens then has left them spooked. This is what they caught.
Hell yeah, it's cold in there.
Pero acá parece que hace más frío, porque dice cuando hace frío que es por algo, digamos.
¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela.
Pero sí, boludo, ¿no escuchaste? ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchás, boludo? ¿No escuchás?
Que nada, boludo. A ver. Ah, cerrado. Ah, pensé que... Ah, hay como una cortina ahí.
Sí.
¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo?
Sí, boludo.
Well, you go down there and tell me what you heard.
por acá era. No, boludo, ¿viste, boludo? ¿Viste eso? Ah, boludo. Aguantá, boludo, aguantá. Aguantá.
After panning the camera
Dog wasn't playing. He was out of there. Do you hear me what I'm saying? All you seen was reflectiveness on his jacket. He was out. He was out of there. And another thing, why are the students' desk extra large like that? Like, we never had that accommodative space on our desk back in school. We had the little square, and it was us in there. And on some real stuff, if you was obese, you was a little bit heavier, you was one of the bigger girls, one of the bigger guys, you really had a tough time sitting in that chair. Like, you really had a tough time squeezing your fat ass in that chair. And it's the truth. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was to the points where it was just like, if your pencil fall, gang, you gonna be kicking your foot. You know what I'm talking about? Sliding it all the way to you, trying to pick it up. It's crazy that y'all desks are complimentary large like that. I'm just saying. But other than that, dog in the reflective was out. And that's what I came back for.
No, boludo, ¿viste, boludo? ¿Viste eso? Ah, boludo. Aguantá, boludo, aguantá.
My guy is out of there. Okay? You told me it was a noise down here. You led me down here. And as soon as you turned around, I was gone. Oh, God.
After panning the camera towards an empty classroom, we can see a chair that is strangely placed near the doorway. It isn't until seconds later that the chair moves on its own, causing both men to flee as far away from the site. The video's description claims that both men had encountered something paranormal, which appears to be the case. Although most viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, a few believe that this might have been done with practical effects. Some believe that a string was used to pull this off.
Okay.
Now, because the guard didn't go inside the class to show that no one was hiding,
I can see why they say that. So I am a conspiracy theory, bro. Like, I'm for all of the extra learning, all the extraterrestrials. I'm for all that, and I do have my own analogies and what I believe, right? You notice, if you just common sense, real common sense. If somebody ties a string to the corner of the foot of that chair, and say it's the left one closest to us, that's going to move first, and then the chair, it's all going to move at once, but that leg is going to hit first. So if that leg moves first, it could have been a string
inside, it's hard to be sure if it's real or not.
Oh no, it kind of shifted, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it got turned and pulled, it just kind of shifted. I don't know, that was, unless they put the string around all of the feet in the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Just pull the string, you just shift it, you know, that's crazy. I don't know, that's wild.
Leave it to you to decide as to whether or not something paranormal had occurred. Had both guards encountered something beyond explanation, or was this something else?
I don't know, man, but that's another one in the books. Y'all like this video, please comment, subscribe, like it, and if you want to see more of me, hit the notification bell. And if you just want to watch me live, if I'm not on YouTube live, go to Twitch. Red TV out.